Excuse me, but let young pimpin' brag a minute. Got a bottle of Louis and a flock of groupies hotter than Rudy licking me dry when I get out the jacuzzi. They eating pussy, sucking dick till their mouth got gooey. Can't another young nigga in the field talk to me. Y'all ain't heard of ladies. I got a beautiful bitch pursuing your bitch. This thing you know you're losing your bitch, pimp. Hey. Man, I better get this shit out my ear, damn. This shit out my ear, damn. Cause I be in this motherfucker. I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest, nigga. I'm the man. I got a shrewd attitude that enables me to ball outrageously, nigga. Fuck you, pay me. I'm all out of favors. Hey. Nigga. Drink with me. Nigga. Man. Good times, right? But we ain't done. We gotta talk about it. Cause it's a heavy fucking hitter, man. What the fuck you mean? Freedom with chains? Slavery without chains? Nigga, that's the hell of a... How you just gonna say some shit? Nigga, you just saying shit. Nigga, just be... Nigga, you can't come with some shit. Leave me thinking some shit. Hey, man, look. I go through it too, my nigga. It's like, damn. Some of this shit, again, these niggas write books and the fuck? The book's over? Like, nigga, I want to talk to these niggas. Like, I be feeling that. I feel the same shit. You can't just say some shit and just leave a nigga with some shit. So. Lil' Mo, tequila in my life, mixed with some other things. And let's talk about it. So, freedom with chains. Freedom without chains. The book is called The Art of Being. So what we have to talk about is what it means to be. And it brings up two states, two factors, whatever the fuck. I'm a bit too drunk to actually come up with the actual word right now. I don't give a fuck. But there are two types of people. Human beings, what I like to, this is the OZ version, you know what I'm saying? This is my summation. The Art of Being by Erik Fromm. Two type of niggas, two niggas, human beings and human havings. Human beings and human havings. I mean, what the fuck? And ultimately, what you have is what some people consider who they are. The first thing you do as a human is figure out your body. This is what infants do. You know what I'm saying? I talked a little bit about this, but we gotta really go in depth. You know what I'm saying? You have a body. That is the first thing. And make no mistake about it, we are talking about things. Keep that in mind this entire conversation. Things. Things. So many things. Things. Because have and be. It's mind fucking blowing. So, for most people, what they have makes up who they think they are, even right down to your body, their actual physical body. You know what I'm saying? They haven't. We gonna get there. We gonna get there, OZ. We gonna get there. We gonna get there. We pre-gaming. Y'all already know how this go. I talk a lot of shit the first 4 or 5 minutes, nigga. I get warmed up, nigga. Get my pre-workout, nigga. We drink my pre-workout drink, tequila, apple juice, and some other shit. Nigga, wine. You know what I mean? To Have or To Be by Erik Fromm. The art of being stems from that book, To Have or To Be. And within the first couple chapters, as I said in my last video, we come across slaves with chains, slavery without chains, freedom with chains. So check my last video to really go in more depth about that shit. Where we want to go with it right now is To Have or To Be. So, allow me to focus a little bit. Matter of fact, let me pull up a seat. Chill out, man, because I was hyped as fuck. Man. And I be trying to remind myself, man, you know, while I'm lost in thought, doing my shit, I've got to share a lot of this shit with you niggas, man. I gotta do this shit more, man. We need more OZ. We need more OZ. I gotta do this shit more. So let's talk about it. This conversation could go so many ways. So many ways. But I really just want to focus on the main premise. To have or to be. And I keep saying that, to have or to be, to have or to be, to have or to be. I'm guessing it's gotta soak in for some of you niggas. But to have or to be, who you are is who you are. Some people are so focused on what they have. See, the Mind Control 101 book, I ain't gonna pull it. I ain't trying to pull out too many books. I don't want to make this too long, for real. I had to get this out. But like the Mind Control 101, it's your parents. Off the dribble. Like I said, from an infant, the first thing you have, a thing, right? It's such a broad concept. That's why I say this conversation can go so many places. It's such a broad concept. But the first thing that you are born with is your body. And you have to figure that shit out. How to walk, how to do this, how to do that. I was having a conversation with somebody, and it was like, well, you know, it was brought up in the book, I believe. This is why babies put shit in their mouth and put a lot of stuff in their mouth, whatever, because, you know, they have their body. They know it's his mind. So when they put shit in their mouth, they know it's theirs. So they've assimilated it. It's part of me. It's mine now because it's in my mouth. Like I ate it. But I'm just saying, man. You know, it was a side note. But the first thing you have is your body. So I'm saying that and I'm stressing that because some people don't get past the infant stage. They still super wrapped up in their motherfucking body. That's the infant stage. This is your body and how to use it and all the glorious things it can do, like piss and shit. And bust a nut. Nigga. I mean, you know, hey man. I smoke. I drink. I'm supposed to stop, but I can't. That's what we do, man. Just rock with me. Just rock with me. So, you know, some people don't get past the fucking infant stage, man. They still on that kitty shit, that little boy shit. I say this shit all the time at work, man. I don't give a fuck about a grown-ass man or grown-ass woman. I'm from the Ville. I'm a nigga from Louisville, NFL. I'm just saying, I don't give a fuck about a grown-ass man or a grown-ass woman. I don't. You can't stop yourself from growing, nigga. And they say you grown at 18. Hell, nigga, some spots, I think this might be some old-ass shit. I am an older nigga. But it's like Montana or some shit. Nigga, 15, you can do shit. You can get your license and shit. Some states, you know what I'm saying? It ain't even 18 is all I'm getting at. Nigga, you can get married and do shit at 15, nigga. Be for real. Hey, man. Grown don't mean shit to me. A mature adult. That's what the fuck we need to be talking about. That's who I choose to be around. That's what I like to term and consider myself, hold on, man, my ashtray is way too fucking far, nigga. I can't be stretching like that, bitch. Nigga, some people never make it past the fucking kid stage. Grown ass boys and girls. You see what I'm saying? They either cannot, again, if you can't be honest with nobody else, be honest with your motherfucking self, nigga. Play the game if you must play the game. But be honest with your goddamn self. See, me, I'm brutally honest with damn near every fucking body I come across. I don't give a fuck. I would rather be totally fucking honest all the goddamn time. So when I'm fucked up, when, you know what I'm saying, I'm high as fuck, or I'm drunk, nigga, I wasn't lying to you. I tell niggas this. Here's an OZ, take this one to the bank, nigga. I'll be like, do you want me to be honest with you? Or tell you the God's honest truth? Now, that's two different things. Me being the God in this factor, I can tell you my truth as I see it. This is what I think, how this is my analysis. I can tell you the God's honest truth. Or I can be honest with you. I can, tell you a little something. I can say this or say that, but you know what I mean? I can be honest with you. You look good. Or I can tell you the God's honest truth. You look good in certain regards, certain aspects, but you would look better. This looks good, that looks good. But this don't work, and that, what the fuck is that? And if you look good if you was this type of person or that type of person, but for you, you can't pull it off for real. But whatever, nigga. You got it. Do you want me to be brutally honest, or do you just want me to be honest with you? And tell you, you alright, you well put together, you know what I'm saying? Handsome young man. What up? What the fuck? So, I'm just saying, man. It's just one of my things. Because, again, man, a mature adult, look, man. Like I said, a grown-ass man don't mean shit to me. A grown-ass woman don't mean shit. Are you a mature adult? Can you handle the truth, nigga? The whole truth and nothing but the truth. Bitch-ass nigga. And not be a bitch-ass nigga about it. You know what I'm saying? Another little sidebar, but, I'm just on my shit. OZ the Wizard. Like, share, subscribe, but don't do none of that shit. Keep running and hiding from me, boy. I'm just on my shit. But it was like, I would have no problem busting a nigga in his motherfucking jaw or smacking niggas, or we could get down. I'm just saying, man. But it'd be like, real deal, when you end up with them hospital bills and shit, you know what I'm saying? If you dislocate a nigga shit, you break a nigga. I'm just saying, there will be hospital bills surrounding this. In real life, you get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? In real life, people get fucked up. If you catch them, especially like the niggas that be, I'm just saying, man, fuck. I ain't trying to go too far off the subject. But at the end of the day, that is the point. Like, you are who you are, and you gotta know yourself. I got a lot of Aries energy. There's big Leo energy underneath my Taurus energy. It's a lot of fire. That Taurus, I'm hard-headed. And that's where the hard body. I'm just saying, man, nigga, I've been knowing since elementary school. I will snap, crackle, and pop in a heartbeat, nigga. All you gotta do is look stupid. And I'm ready. Nigga, what? Hey, let's go. It's not a problem, bruh. It's, again, who you are is who you are. It doesn't matter if you say you a bitch or if you like bitch ass nigga. Either way, I'm at you. From that moment on, I'm just looking for my moment to strike. Which is, The Wisdom of Psychopaths. If I could bring that book up for a moment, if y'all don't mind. The Wisdom of Psychopaths. It talked about cobras and pit bulls, I believe. But I'm just saying, man, knowing who you are and the type of nigga you are versus how some of these people are portraying this, portraying that, or whatever, right? Let's get a little deeper. In The Science of Love, the purple book, I talked about this shit, but in The Science of Love, I have stated that you cannot, if you love, you born with yourself. If you love yourself verily and truly. True love is unconditional, right? So if we agree that true love or real love or whatever, unconditional love, these are synonymous terms. Unconditional, true, real. Somebody said altruistic, whatever, right? Get in it as deep as you want to. But whatever that is, if that's love and you love yourself that way, then according to the OZ the Wizard, you cannot truly love someone else that way. Because it would have to come with conditions or stipulations or whatever else, right? And that very condition or stipulation being that it cannot cause you to lose, hinder, falter, stop loving your damn self. You know what I mean? So there's that. And this is in the science of love. So I'm just saying, man, at the end of the day, you gotta know you and love you and be totally in tune and okay with you. The reason why, again, the ultimatum, the whole point of why the ultimatum came up, bro, is because rejection. Here, let me pull it up again. Rejection. It'll take but a second. Ultimatum. A final demand or statement of terms, the rejection of which will result in retaliation or breakdown in relations. Retaliation or breakdown in relations, nigga. Hold on, nigga. That's the wrong cup. We need the tequila. We need the big boy, nigga. King shit. Nigga, let's get it. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. But a breakdown in relations, man. This shit will make you go crazy. Again, like I said, that's why we right back at it, nigga. Because we can't just start talking about it and not continue the conversation. That's some deep ass shit. Freedom with change. So, human beings and human habits, right? Ultimately, what I've been trying to get at, what I've been trying to say this entire time, what I've been alluding to, my nigga, is the fact that what you have is indeed your body and whatnot. So it's like we get it. We understand. That does, quote unquote, make you who you are, aka freedom with chains. Like I said, nigga, you are locked into your body. You have no choice. Your mind, your consciousness, at this very moment, right now, can't just jump out of your shit and get into something else. And now all of a sudden you in somebody else's body, but you still you with your memories and your whatever the fuck, but you in another body, in another form or whatever the fuck, nigga. You can't do that shit. Well, I don't know. Don't let me go out, you know. There may be some weirdo, super, you know, whatever niggas out there that can do that shit. I'm just saying. You stuck with your body. So ultimately, it is your body. You do have your body. And that's why it's so fucked up for modern man. And why we have more of the people who subscribe to the slavery with chains. You see what I'm saying? Because, yeah, nigga, the grocery store is miles away. Excuse me, but yeah, nigga, the grocery store is miles away, nigga. You do want a car. You do, you know, need a car. I get that. You know what I mean? You do need a job. You have to have a job. But the thing is your mind free enough to recognize that you are forced to do this. It's not like we live in a society where it's like when you get old enough, you can just go pick out a car. We got so many random fucking cars. Go pick out a car. Niggas will give you a car. Because you still got to go pay for the mechanic or whatever. I'm just saying, man. It's like society is not built that way. The way it is built is to force niggas into certain boxes and this and that. As I mentioned, that's the stress about things and why just the term things, the word things is so fucking broad and it's so much. There are so many things that lock you into what you have that make you think that is who you are. When just the very nature of you being the consciousness and not the body is lost to most people. It goes clean that they've never even considered that. But it's that they're so who they are is so ingrained into what they have. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I hope you get it. You know what I'm saying? What you have is so ingrained in who you think you are. Even, like I said, right down to the name, dude. Some people care so much about what they have, and it's not even it to me. This is why I keep saying things, and it doesn't even matter if we not talking about materialistic. Nigga, you have kids, you have a family, you have a reputation. Have, nigga. It's such a broad fucking word. This is why it's so mind-numbing, so perplexing, so bamboozling, so bewildering, so befuddling, nigga. It's infuriating. It's irritating. It's makes you want to use all of them. I wish I had a couple more randomly I could throw out. Over trying to knock shit over. Anyway, I've been smoking and I've been drinking. So excuse my language. Excuse me, I apologize. Let me see if I can pull up this other shit real quick while I'm, what I'm saying, inhaling and exhaling. I'll be talking too fast, you know what I'm saying? Still got smoke in my lungs. Nigga trying to talk too fast. Calm down, I was like, we got time, nigga. Got time. I just, I'll just be rapping, but I'm weird. So, to have or to be is so ingrained into what the fuck these niggas have. You can tell. You can see it. Like, again, you have a reputation. You have kids. You have whatever. I said this to a nigga at work not too long ago. I'm like, even kids. And I'm not saying I don't love my kids, but 2 plus 2 is 4. 1 plus 3 is 4. 0 plus 4 is 4. 5 plus -1 is 4. And I'm just saying, man, there's a lot of fucking ways to get to 4, but at the end of the day, truth is truth. And it's like, nigga, I'm beginning to believe even these motherfucking kids are agents of the Matrix. If I knew what I knew now, if I was up on whatever, nigga, I wouldn't have done it. I would not have. None in the least. Would not have had them motherfucking kids. I wouldn't have did that shit. No, nigga, y'all ain't getting in on me. Don't even do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't come down here, nigga. Don't do it. No. Nigga, I read in one of these books, nigga, you know what I'm saying? You can shut the light off if you know what you're doing and this and that. Like, niggas can, it might have been ecstasy church. I don't know, whatever, nigga. I read in one of these books, nigga. You can shut the light off. You can, you know what I'm saying, retract your seat. You can still bust the nut physically. But if it ain't got that light, again, it's about the spiritual, whatever. You need everything, like, to be connected. I once made this joke with my baby mama. Or, it was, maybe it wasn't a joke. Maybe it wasn't a joke. But I made this joke with my baby mama. I was like, you know what, nigga? We got 3 kids in December. So what needs to not happen is either your birthday or my birthday. We don't need to ride. We don't need to kick it. We don't need to be around each other. I'm just saying, because, again, April, her birthday. Hey, man, look, what we don't need to do, because apparently them times when we actually like each other, nigga. And that's when the fuck you make it, baby. When your spirit and the body, everything's like in tune and it's all one. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to be you dig, but I'm being real with this shit, right? Like, yeah, when it's the light. I mean, I busted many nuts. We've had many situations and whatever else, but it's like, when everything is in tune and I'm just saying, man. I read the book and I was like, that shit made sense to me. Maybe it might make sense to you, might help some of you niggas. I don't know, I don't give a fuck. I'm just sharing my thoughts, right? And yeah, nigga, if I'd have known how to do my own form of motherfucking birth control or whatever else, the shit, you gotta worry about it. You know what I'm talking about? Only the retard sperm is coming up out of me. All the strong niggas and whatever, them niggas is right here. I'm finna recycle them shits. Damn, I'm sorry. Cotton mouth, they kill it. Talk too fast, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna take a quick little smoke break. But quick smoke break. Alright, yeah, nigga. Like I said, right back ain't cheating. Oh, man. You know what I'm saying? That's hype as fuck. And we had to get this video started. So, you know what I mean? Just chill out and just rap with niggas. So, that's what the fuck we gonna do. Yeah, man. Like I said, I wouldn't have had them motherfucking kids, dog. It would not have went down like that, nigga. If I'd have known how to shut my light off and how to, you know what I'm saying, release some physical, whatever the fuck, but not let the spiritual and the this and the that, the spark of life, nigga, not let that spark go, I'll keep that shit. Or even just, like I got a book by Montauk Chia, The Multi-Orgasmic Man. I don't know, it's around, yeah, it's right there. I ain't finna grab it. Again, I don't really want to feel like pulling out books and shit. We'll get to that when we get to that. Them videos will be them videos. But the multi-orgasmic man, where it, you know what I'm saying, nigga, know your stroke limit. I would say your stroke count. That nigga talks about the stroke count, but I be in the groove and this and that, and you know what I'm saying, doing shit and stroking, man. Hey, so I'm not counting shit. I just know my limit. When you start to get that tingle, nigga, you get them feels. When you feel the feels, slow down and or stop. You know what I mean? But there's a whole thing to it. You know what I mean? Which is why it's cool to actually have somebody that you really vibe with and whatnot, that you can practice and you can build up this resistance and the tolerance and whatever else. Another example is it's called sharpening the needle in the multi-orgasmic man. And nigga, we all over the place. OZ the Wizard, we just rapping. But it's called sharpening the needle, right? So it literally talks, man, get you some point. This is my take on it, whatever else. Get you the book, Multi-Orgasmic Man by Montauk Chia on fucking Amazon. I bought that shit off Amazon. But it talks about sharpening the needle, right? So get your meat pleasantly plump, fellas, women. It's something you do too, help your man out, whatever the fuck, right? But you get your meat pleasantly plump, is what it says, and just pull it down, go down and then to the side, hold it off to the side, then hold it to the other side, and then hold it up and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But basically, tempering yourself. It's not necessarily numbing the shit, but you want to, you know what I'm saying, stretch it and whatever. My point is sharpening the needle. By doing certain exercises and whatnot, it makes you last longer during the actual act of making love or having sex. You know what I'm saying? So, there you go. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Niggas that have problems with premature ejaculation and whatever else, things of that nature, right? I'm just saying, point is, you can go and go and go and not even bust a nut. So there's no, you know what I'm saying, how the fuck you gonna make a kid if you don't bust a nut? You know what I mean? For lack of better words right now. I'm not saying it ain't gonna happen. And fuck all the niggas. It's oh man, well pre-nut and da 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 da. Whatever, nigga. You get my point, bitch. So, I'm just saying. To snap back on track a little bit, even kids, I feel like even kids is a form of shit that'll get you locked in the matrix, because if you have kids, well, now you have to provide for them and you got to do this, and if your kids don't go to school and they end up being truant and shit, you can get fucked up for that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nigga, you know, especially when you have kids, shit. My oldest child is 19, be 20 this year. And I was like, look, nigga, if you are in college, finish that shit. What's the point of putting forth the effort and this and that? Get your fucking degree while you're there. Do it. Life will go totally different in a whole nother direction if you do it. Finish that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then don't have no fucking kids. Just don't have any fucking kids. Take my exam. I barely made it out of high school before I had your ass. And I did make it to college. Did I get my degree? No. But I did make it, nigga. I made it. And I'm not necessarily blaming my kids, but, you know, factors, it is what it is. I'm just saying, it was part of the reason because I had a little girl and the situation that she was in. Yeah, I'm going to come on back and do what I got to do. It's just, yeah, but for my situation, again, and I tell niggas this shit at work. But anyways, I'm going to get into all of that. I'm just saying, man, again, them niggas are major factors. I even tell my kid, don't have no fucking kids. I love kids. Love them to death. Love them now. Part of my, you know what I'm saying, $1 million business idea and this and that, nigga. It's all involving kids. I'm telling you, want to make money, get the kids involved. Everybody loves kids. But anyways, I'm just saying, man, I love the kids, but I would not have any. Would not have had the ones that I have had. And after I got on this real, you know what I'm saying, spiritual shit and whatever else, I was like, I see what happened. The niggas, you slipped in on me, nigga. Ooh. But it does lightweight make sense. Like I've heard one nigga say, you know, when on my research, on my path and shit, like, it's the dumb niggas, for lack of better words, I'm not saying I don't want to say it like that, but it's the lesser men that end up having all the kids and this and that, whereas the rich folk and whatever else, the upper echelon niggas and whatnot, they only have like 1 or 2 kids. When they're the ones that should have 4 or 5 or 6 kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was something like rich dad, poor dad. The number one factor of whether or not someone will be rich or not is if they grew up around people or was born rich or not. So I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just trying to be real about this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I got 4 fucking kids, so it was like, nigga. But of course, I mean, it makes a lot of sense to me. Me and my own pops, we kind of go, we butt heads. Because, I mean, well, fuck it. Like, I grew up, pops had a portion of Benz. Now, on paper, that sounds good. But it was an old-ass Porsche, and it was an old-ass Benz. But that was his whole thing. He was like, man, I work with these white people, and I keep going whatever else, but at least I pull up in the Porsche. This nigga was always under the hood and trying to figure out this and that and whatever, doing shit on his own, changing his oil and whatever, and on a foreign whip, apparently that's even harder. But I'm just saying, man, Pops was always on his own. But the nigga had a Porsche, and the nigga had a Benz. And I understood something about status symbols. You know what I'm saying? Fuck what they talking about. Then whatever this nigga with, but he's pulling up in a fucking Ford. And again, I mean, you know, this is, you know, my pops is in his 70s, but the older people, you already know, the older generations, they dealt with a lot more racism and bigotry and shit. But that was his whole thing. Like, you can call me whatever you want to call me. You can look at me however you want to look at me. But I'm pulling up in a Porsche. It may be an 85, or was it 87? It was a 944. That's all I know. And as a kid, I'm like, nigga, I feel like rich nigga. But I mean, we off, you know what I mean, in Shapley. So it's not like we ain't even, I ain't even live like, you know, I'm from the Ville, right? It ain't like we was out in the Prospect or the fucking, you know what I'm saying, houses or somewhere. I'm right here with the rest of these niggas, you know what I'm saying? This is right around the corner. That's right around the block. Like, so I'm in lively Shapley, nigga. It is what it is. Greystone and shit's right over here, nigga. Hey, Shag Bark was right over there, nigga. You know what I mean? That's where I was at with it. So, I mean, I'm just saying, man. I jump on my bike, I'm right over here. I got good part. Anyway, I'm just saying, nigga. it ain't like I grew up in a wealthy part or whatever else, but Pops did have a portion of Benz. Shit matters, you know what I'm saying? What you have, again, status symbols and whatever else. That's the whole point of this conversation here. Thank you for rocking with me this long. Real shit, but that's the whole point, man. What niggas have tends to get wrapped up into who they are. And by who you are, that is so broad as well. The point you're trying to get across, I got a book. I said I wasn't going to grab books. Another book, Tribal Science. I want to see, what's the author? Mike McRae. Mike McRae. Called Tribal Science. Mike McRae. But in this book, Tribal Science, right, it discusses how, again, right, the way that you talk, your vernacular, the certain, like, man, what the fuck is the word, man? Like, instead of saying house, niggas say house. What the fuck is the word, bro? Grammar, the country grammar. You know what I mean? The slang, the fuck. Oh well, you know what I know. You niggas know what I'm talking about. But even the accent, there you go. Like the New York accent versus a Southern drawl. You know what I mean? That's the word I was looking for. The motherfucking accents, right? Accents denote what area you from. Certain people recognize the accents again, like a New York accent. I know you from New York. You know what I mean? I had what the fuck? She was the principal of high school. It was rather junior, senior year anyways. We ended up with the principal change. And Miss Geneva Price, nigga, was from Nolens. And it was like, what? And I mean, you know, I read books and whatever else, but I've always read and heard New Orleans. But she said Nolens. And her accent was thick as fuck. So, you know, again, tribal science. The words you use, you know what I mean? You dig? The vernacular, the shit motherfuckers say, you know where you from. Even down to like straight up gangs, the hand signs and the this and that. All of this shit is tribal science. There's a science to this. And that's why, again, man, we try to really delve into the philosophy of this. That's why, like I said, no, nigga, we right back at it. We gotta talk about this shit again, nigga. To have or to be human beings and human havings, nigga. Niggas is so wrapped up into what they have. They have a name, they have a reputation, jobs. I'll be like, nigga, I'm here to collect a check, nigga. I collect a check. I need a check to go. This is not my life. This is how I fund my life. But this is not my life. I'm here to get a check. And I'm going to be good at it. Period. Nobody that really knows me in real life knows me here. So if I gotta act or I gotta move a certain way or I got whatever, how the fuck do any of these people know I'm being fake? They don't know. This is real to them from day one. From the moment I walked in the door, I was smiling, I was this and I was this, whatever the fuck. So this is what it is. I used to laugh with my little niggas, man, my little cousins and shit. Because they were like, man, you what I might do? I go to every interview fucking high. I smoke blunts on the way to the... If you meet me high and we have this conversation and whatever and all things go well and you hire me high, then when I'm sober, we should really have no problems. You gonna love me when I'm sober. If I stumble for whatever else, nigga, while I'm high, but nigga, I go high. I was blow when I was in the interview, nigga, because if you catch me at work, I just might be blow. And I ain't trying to incriminate myself. I am just saying, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Marijuana is like legal now, but you know, this was like years ago anyway. I'm not saying it's what a nigga do now. But you get the point, man. Excuse me, that deserves a shot, nigga. This shit is too much fun, man. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Don't do none of that shit, man. OZ the Wizard, man. I really enjoy this shit, man. Thank you. Thank y'all for everybody that stays and listens. And, man, I appreciate that, man. I really do. This shit is so much fun. This shit is so much fun. And I mean, I really hope it helps, man. Real shit. I really hope it helps, dog. Because, like I said, nigga, it's fucking mind blowing. And it's everywhere. And you can't help. I mean, you know that they can't help it, man. I might even throw, like, Zombieland on the motherfucking title or something. Because I shit you not. For me, for a nigga like me, it's like Zombieland. Like The Walking Dead. And I'm not trying to shit on the average human or whatever, but at the end of the day, man, it is what it is. But what do zombies want, nigga? What are zombies after? What do they chase? Brains. Well, nowadays, they bite whatever and do whatever. But classic zombies, they just wanted brains, nigga. They bite you and this and that, yeah. But they try to eat your brains. They want brains. That's classic horror, whatever the fuck. Nowadays, these motherfuckers zombies just bites whatever. Hell, nowadays zombies is doing musicals and shit on Disney. It's a whole nother fucking ballpark with a lot of this shit. But anyways, let's get back on track, right? But yeah, I might even throw like Zombieland on that motherfucking title or some shit, just for that reason. Because yeah, man, I mean, motherfuckers, if you don't make the decision between slavery with chains or freedom, slavery without chains or freedom with chains, or at least recognize the duality in and of itself of everything on some brother panic shit, real deal, nigga. Recognize that you are doing both. You got it all. This is, dude, this is the culmination. This is just where I'm at on my path, man. This is the culmination, but I'm telling you, y'all walking with me. I'm walking and talking all of that shit, man. This is why it's worthy of pulling out the big cup, keep refilling the cup, keep sipping. Nigga, it has me fucking perplexed all the time. And then I gotta go to work, I'm just saying it happens whenever you get to dealing with other humans. If ever you get to dealing with other humans, you will find quite often that, nigga, you are a one of one. One of one. You can get really close. Niggas might have been and experienced it, but it's only you that thinks like you that's having these thoughts and feelings. It's only you. The other person isn't going through some other shit. It is what it is, man. So I'm just saying, you'll find yourself. You may find yourself, especially if you keep going down these paths and you fucking with OZ the Wizard, man. You may find yourself in having that moment like, yeah, nigga, this is the Walking Dead. Everybody else, they're like, they Walking Dead. See, you get a name, your parents tell you, yo, we like this, nigga. Again, Osborne, this is what OZ do, nigga. This is what we did, in this family, I'm like this, I'm like that. I didn't raise my da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? You have all of these things. You see what I'm saying? Just had this conversation with my son. I'm like, at the end of the day, you aren't forced to do anything. But you should want to make the decision to not look like a fucking bum when you go to school. He's old enough for me to talk to him like that. I'm not getting ready to stress, you know what I'm saying? I'm not getting ready, again, it's autonomous behavior, mind control 101, behavior modification, and whatever else. I'm in that nigga head. Again, I'm not getting ready to micromanage and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Start good habits, son. But nigga, you should want to get up with enough time if you need to, iron your clothes, this and that. Now, my parents made me do it, and this and that and whatever. I'm not going to make you do it. And bare minimum, shit ain't wrinkled. It's been hung up. It's been folded. It ain't wrinkled. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, brushing your teeth, washing your face, like he has his days. And I've noticed that he's had more days where this nigga will wake up with like 20, 30, 40 minutes to go before you got to get out the house and go. And he's just trying to put his clothes on and this and that. I see you, nigga. That shit works, bruh. if you shower and do certain shit and got your shit laid out before you even go to sleep, I see you, nigga. I see you. But don't let that shit happen too many days in a row. Because as long as you in this house, you represent this family. Until you 18 and on your own, then you only represent you and you are responsible for you and only you are responsible for you. But until they say you are grown, nigga, you a kid, nigga. And as long as you in this house, you a kid, nigga. And as long as you my son, you a kid, nigga. So you represent me, nigga. You represent us and the family and whatever else. And I'm just saying, you don't want to look like a bum. You ain't got there yet, but why get there? You know what I'm talking about? I'm not trying to, because again, I don't want to insinuate that my son walk out here like a bum, but I want him to know that's how deep it is. Like, continue along this path, bro, and you'll fuck around and not just stop caring about a lot of shit and whatever else, man. There's always time. You know what I mean? Or make time. That's when certain discipline becomes a priority. Nah, I gotta make sure I'm good before I walk out this motherfucking house. I'm only gonna go but so many days before it's like, fuck it, I'm shaving. Nigga, drop a lighter. I'm in a factory and this and that and whatever. You know what I'm talking about? I'm smooth. I'm not chasing bitches and whatever else anymore. So it's like, you know, I have no need to, you know, be like super bachelor in this bitch. That's just me. I no longer have the drive I had in my younger years to always be fucking flying shit. Never know who might approach whatever. You dig? Now, I shave every couple days. Just saying, OG shit, nigga. Wisdom of OG. But, you know, nigga, I ain't never getting ready to walk out here like no motherfucking bum. My shit ain't never getting ready to be wrinkled and none of that shit ain't never getting ready to happen, nigga. Never. I'm like, yo, son, you know what I'm saying? You look good, you feel good, and people treat you good. Never forget that. Nigga, you look good. If you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good and look good, people treat you good. Alright. So, to have what to be, again, we ain't gonna make it too much longer, man. We just rapping. If we want to go a little bit deeper, human beings and human habits, man, they get so wrapped up in they want to have a car, they want to have friends, they have something to talk about, have shit on their mind, things to say, things, back to things, right? All these fucking things. They want things. Life is so full of things, you know, which prompts another conversation that we're going to get into next, right? Which is still all coming from the art of being. We're going to go into that next. This is all the art of being, Erik Fromm. Which stemmed from to have or to be, but I did want to set that out there too, man. Like I said, this shit goes fucking deep. And we just the first couple chapters in. We still the first couple chapters in. But to have or to be, man, contemplate that. Think about that, dude. And it's two forms of people. Like, who they are is who they are. They can stand on their square, they standard, whatever the fuck people say nowadays. They can stand on that. You know what I'm saying? Who they are is who they are. And it's okay. Like, you are allowed, you are free to be who the fuck you want to be. Who you think you are, who you trying to be, who you acting like. Do that. That's freedom of speech and whatever else. It's not just freedom of speech. That's freedom of being. And if you know exactly who you are and whatever else, like niggas that know their natal chart and this and that and woo, motherfuckers who have done the shadow work and the inner work and whatever else. Look, I'm just the type of person that man, look, this and that type of shit rubs me the wrong way. Whenever I get hit with this and that and whatever else, man, I don't do this. I learn by being hands-on. I'm more this and that, whatever else. Yo, man, I got to take notes and do this and then whatever else. Hey, man, look, you can just tell me a couple times. I got to see you do it. If I see you do it, if I watch it being done, a few times, boom, I got it. I got a memory like that. I'm just, you know, it's different strokes for different folks. But I can allow you to be who the fuck you are. And I'm going to allow you to be who the fuck you are, because in return, I'm going to demand you to allow me to be who the fuck I am. How can you argue with nigga if my favorite color is orange? If my favorite color is orange, but you always see me in red. I'm telling you my favorite color. How can you argue? You can't argue with that. Orange inspires me. It does this, it does that, it whatever, right? But that's my favorite color because it's what the color I like the most. So that's one opinion, that's one feeling, that's one thought that I have, my favorite color. So when we take this into the other realm of other thoughts, other moods, other feelings that I have, it's me because it's me. The process, excuse me, not the process, yeah, the process that molded me, that made me who I am, the experiences and the situation and shit that I've been through, that's me. And I understand when it comes to other people, like that's them. But back to the Zombieland reference. This is how you know who's truly caught up in that and who ain't. Who can switch it on and switch it off and who can't. In the latter chapters, it talks about concentration and focus. And one of the main reasons, and I'm going to leave you with this because we damn near an hour in and I don't want to go too much further. One of the main reasons why a lot of people can't focus or concentrate, brains, right? Brains. One of the main reasons why people can't focus or concentrate, why they will allow all these other things to take over their mind and their brain, like the Buddhist people call it the monkey mind. You can't just sit still and focus on your breathing or try to locate your knee, like feel your knee. First things first, try to reach for the skin around your knee. Feel like how you can feel your fingers if you was to touch something. Try to like feel your shit right now. Do you have on pants? Can you feel the pants on your legs? What can you feel? You see what I'm saying? Do you have on socks if you ain't got on pants? Or if you do have on pants but you have on socks too, can you feel the socks on your toes? Around your toes? You know what I'm saying? How much of your skin? Anyways, my bad. I'm getting a little off subject there too. My fault. I smoke. I drink. I'm supposed to stop, but I can't. Alright, OZ the Wizard. OZ the Wizard, man. Like, share, subscribe. I'm gonna leave y'all with that. I'm just saying, man, it's hard for some niggas to concentrate and focus because they feel like they will lose themselves in somebody else's thought or in a dream or in this and that or whatever else. Again, they so focused on having their body, they can't let their mind relax and leave the body. They can't let their mind relax and dream about the future or whatever because they too wrapped up in the here and now. They got too much of the past that's affecting who they are now and what they getting ready to be. They can't see it no different. They can't visualize it no different. But that's why some people, they can't concentrate and focus on one task or whatever else. And why should you have to? You know what I'm saying? Niggas look at me weird when I walk into the smoke shop and I pause for a second. And they're like, what, you don't know what you want? Sure, I know what I want. But look at all the shit y'all got. I know what I want. But look at all these options. Now, when the fuck else am I supposed to take a look and decide if I want to try this or try that? But I know what I want. Well, look here, you can go ahead and give me what I want. But is it not my turn? I stood and waited in line and shit. Bitch, it's my turn. And on my turn, I'm going to make an educated decision. A calculated decision. Yes, I had time to look while I was back there. But again, I don't have to fucking explain shit. I'm getting ready to spend my money. So I will take my goddamn time and choose what the fuck I want. I'm just saying, man. Sometimes niggas get on my goddamn nerves. Love niggas. Excuse me. Damn, nigga, Cottonmouth is killing me. But it's like, damn, nigga, y'all give a nigga so many options and don't give a nigga time to think. Don't give a nigga time to think. But alright, man. We're going to talk about that. Concentration. That was back into, again, the art of being. Why it's hard to be. Again, even like I said, while we had to double back and kick in another hour real quick and have this fucking conversation, because it's like, it does take time. You actually have to think through some shit. It can drive you motherfucking insane, but that's all it is too. You have to find the time to think through your own shit. You know? If don't nothing get done, you've learned you. And because there's so much, I'm just saying, yeah. Finding the time to concentrate and focus even on anything, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is. I said this to a friend of mine earlier today. The difference is I actually like my job. And in the situations that I've been in where I don't like my job, I've had one job in my younger days that tightened me up, got me together with that shit. But basically, you could say I was something like a butcher, but I worked at a meat processing plant. So we stood on the line, right, and waited for the meat to come down the conveyor. I got tendonitis in my fucking shoulder, and what the fuck was it? A bulging disc. I have a bulging disc in my neck and tendonitis in my shoulder. Cause as the meat comes down the line like this, right? You gotta, and it's Swift for the niggas that know. I worked at a Swift processing plant, pig plant. So at Swift, as the meat comes down the line, picnic boning. As the meat comes down the line, you gotta grab one, slice, and let one go. So you grab one, slice, let one go. Grab one, slice, let it go. So it was for 8-9 hours. You just grab one and let one go. So that's where the bulging disc in my neck came from. Cause instead of looking down, I would just, just rest my chin on my neck, and at some point you get tired or whatever, but the muscles in your shit give out, and I would just hold my neck down and just be doing shit, cutting the meat. You feel me? So, but for 8-9 hours, as long as the meat is coming down the line, nigga, you grab and go. Grab and go. Cut one, let one go. Cut one, let one go. Hey, and this shit is real, bro. Let me show you how deep it is. Right? I did picnic boning. And we just rapping, you feel me? But I did picnic boning. So basically, you got the bicep and the tricep, right? Nigga, I'm chiseled so you can see the cuts. But you got the bicep, you see the meat, you know what I'm saying? There's a bone in there. So it's like one swoop this way. If you put the knife in there till you hit the bone, bing. One swoop that way, drops the tricep. One swoop that way, swoop up. One swoop that way, bing. Bicep falls out. So now you got meat hanging off, and a bone right here. Hit the bone, ride the blade along the bone. Swoop that way, forearm, swoop this way, this meat falls off. So now you just got a bone. Then the next nigga will come along the back, take all the meat off the back of the bone. Boom, pull the bone out. So, I'm just saying, we did that to pigs. You can see how it would probably be easy enough to do that to a nigga. Just saying. We're going to take a shot to that. We an hour in. Hold on, nigga. I'm just saying, man, the moral of the story was, I've had a job where the moment it starts, You just keep moving, just keep moving, just keep moving, just keep moving until it stops 8, 9 hours later. So when I get to a job now, I don't give a fuck what we do. The fact that I got time to just stand here and not do nothing is actually a blessing to me. Because I've had jobs where we just move, go, grab, go, grab. There's even, man, I'm just saying, man, you know, so there are a lot of niggas who go to work and find ways not to work. Me, I don't give a fuck. I'm here to do whatever. And when I'm at a spot where I actually like to do shit, well, nigga, I mean, you see me, I play with machines, bitch. These are toys for me. So when I go to work and I'm in this factory and shit, nigga, these are big ass toys for me, man. I'm here to push buttons and manipulate shit and grab shit, nigga. Give me a wrench, nigga. That's why I went to school mechanical engineering, computer science, nigga. I do this. You know, liberal arts, double major. You got me fucked up, bitch. But I'm just saying, man, I'm here to play with the toys. Other motherfuckers, they don't like it, and again, this is my mentality. You ain't got to have my mentality. But I like playing with the toys. You know what I'm saying? I like playing with the toys. So, and either way, man versus machine. These are fucking machines, nigga. This shit ain't smarter than me. You got me fucked up. This motherfucking machine ain't smarter than me, nigga. It ain't better than me. It's a machine. It does what the fuck I tell it to do. So if you tell me how to operate it and how to whatever, then I'm the operator. Oh, okay. So then I run the machine. The machine don't run me. It's just that simple. I'm just saying, nigga, it's the attitude. It'd be the attitude. You know what I mean? The attitude. Motherfuckers come to work, find ways not to work. But alright, man. Yeah, we already our way in. Again, concentration and focus. You know, it's hard for people to concentrate. It's hard for people to focus because they feel like they will lose who they are. It's hard for people to come to work nowadays. Modern man has been put in such a position. It's even hard for people to come to work and be a part of the team and like buy into the company goals and the company's whatever they want to be an individual. See, what I pointed out in one of my older videos, I was rocking out and shit outside with my fucking Guitar Hero guitar, man. I was rocking out outside on the porch, matter of fact. Was on the porch or whatever, like in between the little, you feel me? Point being, man, if you see that video, go back to that video. But I talked about how it's the age of Aquarius. But because, it's the age of Aquarius because that's where we're sitting looking at the sun. The sun is in Aquarius right now. So it's Aquarius ass vibes and rays. But the sun is in Aquarius. You know what I mean? But where the sun is, opposite of that, what's the opposite of Aquarius? So if we was the sun, looking at Earth as the sun, I'm like, oh shit. Them niggas is in Leo. Fuck. Them niggas is in Leo. Ugh. And you know, as a Taurus, for the longest time, many years of my life, I could not fucking stand Leos. Fucking Leos. Nigga. And then, I get a little deeper in astrology and whatever else, and it's like, I got some Leo in my chart. So you saying, okay, well in that case, nigga, I'm more Leo than you Leo niggas. I got a Leo moon. I feel that shit. You niggas act like that. But if you don't have a reason to act like that, it ain't whatever. But I really feel like that. I just don't move in that way. I don't act like a Leo, nigga. I act like a Taurus. But I feel like that, nigga. When it comes down to the nigga getting his feelings and whatever else, nigga, I'm more of a Leo than you are. It's not an act, nigga. I really feel like a king. I don't act like one. You know what I'm saying? I walk like one, nigga. I talk like one, nigga. King shit, nigga. That's where I got it. It's the moon. I ain't saying just how I'm thinking and whatever. No. I feel like that. When it comes to how I feel about my loving me at all times. But I'm just saying, man, I got a different approach than what the Leo born in July, mid-August, them niggas act. They act like, oh my gosh, and I guess that's my thing, man. Cause it's like I get it, cause I feel like it, but damn, you ain't gotta act like that. And sometimes it ain't like all the time. Damn. You know what I mean? Leo Moon right here, right? Leo Moon. So it's appreciation. I do shit, and niggas they appreciate it. I'll do more if you show appreciation. You like that shit? That's what's up. You cool. You know what I mean? I'll make sure you always have that, or you come through, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I save niggas that show appreciation. A nigga, a regular ass Leo, July, August, born in July, August, whatever. They save niggas just because niggas see the niggas is watching and whatever else. No, you gotta be worthy, son. Shit, just because a damsel in distress, I'll save every bitch. You got me fucked up. Nah, but if she's worthy, a princess in the pea, nigga, that's the one you supposed to save. The other was, no sir, that there's a hoe. Excuse me? You got me fucked up. For the right one, we go stupid. Regular ass niggas, whatever, man, be for real. But again, Zombieland, Walking Dead. Alright, nigga. Alright, I'm done. I done held you up for an hour. OZ the Wizard, like, share, subscribe. We'll talk a little bit more about that shit. Comment if you want me to. We got more chapters. I'm going back in because like I said, nigga, we still in the early chapters. We ain't got down there yet. We ain't talked about overt authority versus anonymous authority. Oh, we gonna get in it. We gonna get in it. We gonna get in it. I'm in it, bro. We can ready to do this, and like I said, hopefully I'm gonna get on more. OZ the Wizard, man. Fuck with me.